Got my boy CeeNoChill, C. Latimer. Yeah, I mean,
What's good, man?
Owner of No Chill Battle League. Partial owner of No Chill Battle League. Partial founder of No Chill Battle League, aka NCBL, Pittsburgh's now premium battle league. So what's up, bro? How you doing?
Same old, man.
Alright, so we just came off of the event. It's Cold War 5. We had 4 battles on there. They all dropped so far.
Yeah, last battle just dropped yesterday. Was that yesterday?
Yeah, I believe so.
Status and
Parlay.
Parlay. It was a good battle, man. Good battle.
How do you feel about the event? I mean,
the event was mad different than anything we ever did. To have public events, and to have these crowds, and then to go with an actual live event with no crowd. That was a little bit. It was a little bit different. It was different for me, so I know it was different for the talent. We had to do that based on the COVID restrictions at the venue we was getting. Had to make some changes. We ended up getting in contact with Goodnight, who had his own stipulations regarding COVID, so we had to follow them as well. But the event went well. Everybody showed up on time. There was no shows. There was a couple stumbles, couple chokes, but you get that with battle rap. But other than that, man, for the most part, it was okay. I mean, we definitely had better events, but we certainly had worse too. So,
how do you feel? How do you feel the no crowd affected the event?
I think the no crowd affected the event. From what I observed, at least, a lot of the talent rushed through their material. There was no crowd to stop them. When they said something that they liked or whatnot. So I thought a lot of it was rushed, from Decipher to Parlay to even Status at times. Sounded a little rushed. But for the most part, like I said, it was a good event. But that was probably the biggest change that I noticed is the speed of some of the way that they was trying to get in and out. You know what I mean? They was trying to get in and it was evident. I felt at the event. And I felt like if there was a crowd, it would have been a little bit more, catered to that. They would have took their time. The performances probably would have been a little bit better and everything else. And I tried to brief these guys before the event, like, hey, this is the vision. This is what we want it to look like. And for the most part, they carried it out. I just probably should have briefed my cameraman a little bit more thoroughly to actually get the shots that I was actually looking for. But like I said, the event itself was dope, man. It was all right. It was cool. But yeah, the biggest thing that I noticed is a lot of rushed performances.
All right, so Cold War is usually like the big card for No Chill.
Yeah.
How come there was only 4 battles on the Cold War 5?
A big part of that was because the card was actually booked. I think it might have been 9 battles on there originally. A lot of things started to fall apart as we got closer to the event. And another thing that played a part was people not wanting to rap with no crowd. Like that was probably the biggest thing. Oh, there ain't no crowd. Catch me on the next card. So I got a lot of that. But salute to the guys who did participate and take part in it, even though there wasn't no crowd, and still got their shit off. But yeah, that was probably the biggest hang up with booking that card fully, is because we didn't have the participation due to there not being a crowd. People knew that. They got wind of that. And they was like, nah, I'm not coming to rap in front of no cameras. You know what I mean? Which I, certain level, certain point, I respect that. But it's kind of hard to do what you want to do. A lot of these dudes write for the crowd. They write for the reaction. They write for the, for the then and now. So they don't write for the camera. So they don't really care how it turns out on camera. Half of them don't even share their footage. So that's not. They only worried about what's going on in the building. And when there wasn't going to be no crowd, that turned a lot of people away from the card. Okay. To the point where I almost postponed the event. We almost did something else. We almost changed the name and called it something else. And maybe we thought about it, but it wouldn't have been fair to the guys that was already booked on a Cold War card to just take that from them. Because of what everybody else was doing or not doing. You know what I mean?
All right. So Cold War, that's done and over with. You know what I mean? Now, what's next for No Chill?
What's next is New Wave versus Vets. It's kind of like our version of Rookies versus Vets. We're not really calling them rookies because a lot of these guys got, 5, 6, 8 battles under their belt at this point. But they are newer to the scene. You know what I mean? Okay. 2 years or less. So if you're 2 years, you in that with 2 years or less range, then you're going to be considered the new wave, and anybody that's been on longer than that is going to be considered a vet. So that's April 17th. So look out for more information on that. I probably got about 6 or 7 battles, booked solid stone on that already. So the car's looking extra nice. So we'll see how that all pans out.
All right, now as far as that event, is that a crowd event?
For right now, we are shooting for that to be a crowd event. We don't want to have no crowd events. We don't want to do it. We was just forced to do it. That's not something that was our choice. It wasn't our choice not to have a crowd. But yeah, we certainly want to have a crowd at all the events that we throw. You know what I mean? Not only is it lucrative for the talent, but it's lucrative for the league as well. So yeah, you want to have those live events and the gatherings and to get people together for sure.